Hey Brianna, so we're going to look at part E, F, and G, like you were saying that you might not have done the construction right. So if we go up here, you did the rest of it all right though. So let's go ahead and plot these 3 points, 2, 1, 3, 3, and 1, 6. So 2, 1, 3, 3, 1, 6, and then let's go down here. Alright, it says draw a polygon. Here to polygon, A, B, C. Let's see. Draw a line perpendicular to AC through point B. So perpendicular line, AC and point B. Label the intersection point D. So intersect here, D. Let's see. Measure and display the slopes of AC and BD. So here, slope of AC, BD, and display the equations in the algebra bar. That should be right here, okay. Okay, measure and display the lengths of AC and BD. So we're going to make a segment with BD. Then we can measure it. Oh no, not perimeter. There we go. Calculate and display the area. Go here, area, click in the middle, make sure you're clicking in the middle of this big one. And there we have it. Oops, one more view. Okay, cool. So that should be how your construction looks for this part. So now it says compare the calculations in GeoGebra to the calculations you completed. So we will have to rearrange it, but you have the correct calculation right here. So, I'm sorry, the correct equation. So if we look right here, if we were to write this as a y equals equation, we would add x to both sides. So we would have 5y equals x plus 12. We'd divide by 5, and we'd have y equals 1 over 5x plus 12 over 5. Which is exactly what you have here. So under here, you would say they're the same. And then now you can just answer this question on your own. Now let's go ahead and look at the next section on part B. It wants you to partition the triangles, which you did perfectly. And then it says for each triangle, draw an altitude to represent the height, place a point on the intersection of the height and the base, and then you're going to find all the lengths. Then you're going to compute the area and write that down below. So this is what it will be like. When I partition it now, it might be a little bit different than yours, but that's okay. I'm just going to show you how it's done. So I'm going to take a line segment and partition this into all triangles. So this is how mine looks. Yours might be different. But now what we have to do the altitudes, like it said, is draw perpendicular lines. Now, I'm going to make this a little bit bigger because we're going to end up having a lot of things here. Perpendicular lines. So that is how we draw all of our altitudes. So this one doesn't need an altitude because it is already at a 90-degree angle. And that's why we're drawing all the altitudes, to get a 90-degree line. So here and here, and let's just do B and here, and one last one, and there we go. So after you have all these altitudes, let's see, place a point at the intersection of the height and the base. Over here, intersection point, so that's going to be height here and base here, so right there. This one, like I said, doesn't need one. This one has one. This one has one. And that one. Alright. Now, we need to find the length of the base and the height for each one. So, let's come up with our measuring tool. This is where it gets crazy because there's so many things to do. If we look at this top triangle, we need that one. We need that one. We need this guy. Let's choose points on either end. Okay. points on either end. When it's a line, we need to choose the endpoints. If it's just a segment, then we can click on the segment. So let's move that around. Okay, so C, H, B, D. So I'm going through and doing all of the heights and all of the bases. Let's see, there's so many. Okay, I think we got them all. It looks like it. Okay, so now that we have all these, now we need to write our equations. And so remember that the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. So you're going to have, and well, I'm going to have in this case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 triangles. And I'm going to find the area of each one. So I'm going to have 1/2 base times height for this one. So 1/2 base, which is BD, so I'm going to put 1.41. Height, which is CH, which is 2.12. I'm going to find that area. Then I'm going to do it from this one, this one, this one, and that one. So hopefully that makes a little more sense. And you need to write out each one and then add them all together to get the total area.